You're waving before we even get the sound on.
I was watching you.
What's up, everybody?
Good morning.
Afternoon.
Okay, we got sound.
We got sound. That's good. Good afternoon, everybody. This is way, way early for us.
Yeah.
To be like on the air already. It's just like crazy.
But it's cool.
Yeah, it is. It's a different feeling, and yeah.
So we were watching. We just haven't been able to comment because we were on phones and phones were plugged in, and yeah, we were driving. We were also trying to take care of the kids, so it was just a lot.
We were watching.
By the way,
yeah.
Lori, totally love your shirt. Had to throw that out there. First in the box today, we have Becca Gross, followed by Not So Late Blaine. Slowly, you're starting to redeem your Blaine lateness.
So it'd be Blaine early.
He's Blaine on time.
Blaine on time?
Blaine on time.
Well, you got to give him some credit. He came from Journey with the Genders.
Yeah, alright. Alright, we'll give you that. But remember, he's looking forward to that race, right?
Right.
Alright, well, how is everybody's Saturday morning going so far? I think ours has been pretty hectic.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that...
she said thank you, by the way.
You're welcome. Alright, so let's roll through some of these comments. First of all, I want to say thank you to Happy Cruising for having us today.
And putting this all together.
Yes.
It's a great lineup, even after us. Once we go through who's here and a couple of comments, we'll put up who's coming up after us and throughout the whole day. I think the last one is at 5 o'clock. So.
Yeah, and that one is midlife. You know that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, first of all, let's go through our participants. If you haven't said hello to us so far, please do so we can get you in our
Make sure you smash that thumbs up. That'd
yeah,
be
definitely. We got 16 watching, 7 thumbs. Oh, 1 down.
Oh, perfect. There's
always 1.
That's fine.
Always 1.
That means they really like it. It's just like opposite day.
Oh, is that what it is? Or maybe they just like it so much that they know they can't duplicate it, which sucks for them, right?
Yeah, sucks for them. Whatever.
All right. So we have Becca Gross. We have Jay, a.k.a. The Wrench Bowen. We have Journey with the Genders. Lucy with MGM. We have Nick J. We have Plump Travelers, which I'm assuming it's Larry. We have Blaine with Rally Creative Travel, who's also our mod. We also have The Tyler Show, this awesome group called Us and More, and we have Vizzo's Travel. So welcome everybody.
Did you say Lucy?
I did.
Okay. I didn't hear you.
I'm just not paying attention.
What else is new, right?
Right.
So as you see, we are on location once again today, but
if you followed our live last night, you understand.
If you were on our live show last night, for those of you that don't know, we are on live Tuesdays and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to catch us then. So
sorry,
you're fine.
Okay,
it's early, and you didn't even give me no coffee.
I had coffee this morning. I had a couple cups.
I had 0 cups.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Slacking, that's all I know. Man, my hair is bad. I need a haircut.
Need a little bit of color. Kidding.
Really? Gonna start that now?
I am.
You got color too.
It's blonde.
Well, that's what happens when you have 2 kids and a blonde wife. That just drives you crazy.
Life would be boring without me.
It would be.
Alright, so let's go through some of these comments because it keeps trying to jump me all the way down. Becca Gross says, I'm finally first at something today. Lucy says, hello everyone. Or hi everyone. Jeremy with the Junior says, hi. Everybody's saying hi. Welcome, welcome. Becca Gross has a good question. Who thinks cruising is going to start this year or start next year?
It's starting to be questionable.
My honest opinion, this is what I've said from the get-go, is as much as I would love for it to come back early, I honestly believe it's going to come back in January. Which sucks, because we do have a cruise in December that we'd like to go on. But the more and more it's going...
it's like, we're not... This is the exact same itinerary that we had with Allure. And it's like, we're just not meant to go to Labadee. We're just not meant to go to Jamaica. What the hell? It's really frustrating.
Might have to figure it out. No, I don't know. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, we'll figure it out. And it just jumped. Tyler Show says, love y'all's intro.
Thank you.
Blaine says, hashtag deja vu.
Yeah.
It really does feel like it. It's been one long weekend. So love y'all's intro. I thank you. I worked really hard on it.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I was saying, don't say nothing's
No.
right. You know I did.
I know you did. I didn't say nothing.
Nick J says, it's morning for me still, LOL. Yeah, we're on the East Coast, so it's technically noon.
Yeah,
It's
it's 12 o'clock somewhere. Oh, wait.
It's supposed to be 5 o'clock somewhere.
No, it is 5 o'clock somewhere, so might
Drink.
as well start drinking. Papa Mozo, welcome, welcome.
Oh, you're down there. I'm still way up
I
here.
know, I'm just seeing people pop in.
Does anybody have the lineup for today? I don't know the time everyone is going to come on. It says Jay. We do have it. We will let you know. We'll show it on the screen in a little bit. Blaine, you are slacking. You are always her. I'm thinking here first. Yep. Becca said that. He's been kind of slacking a little bit. He's waiting for this race that's going to come. So he figures he'll try to be first for a little while. Or at least within the top 5. Make sure you join the Facebook group. Yes, facebook.com/groups /UsandMore Extended Family.
UsandMoreYT.
Oh, I almost had it.
It's just UsandMoreYT.
It keeps jumping.
Or you can just search for it in Facebook, UsandMore Extended Family. That works too.
Plum Traveler says, I'm getting my hair cut today. All off.
What?
You're gonna have to post like lots of pictures. I'm dyeing my hair today, says Becca. That's good.
I'm not sure if this one's to you.
It might be. Oh, yeah.
So here's the thing.
Here's the problem with that.
I understand there's a lighting issue. It's because of this window.
I can try and open this, but I can't guarantee it's going to do
that
much.
might work. Okay, we'll go with that.
Is that better?
Is that better?
If I open the back, it's just going to drown us out again.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
Thank you, Papa Mozo.
But yeah, that's it. It is the location.
It's just a bad location. This is why this is our regular studio. It's actually my aunt's house, so
yeah. That's why in our studio we have like lights that shine in your face and blind you, so you're not really looking at the camera. You're just kind of looking into the light. Let's see. Jay again is asking for the lineup for today, which will show you. Okay. IDK if I should do strawberry blonde or dishwater blonde.
sorry if you hear the lawnmower in the background.
What is dishwater blonde?
Who knows?
I don't. Alright, why don't we go ahead and throw this list up for Jay real quick. These are the...
This is the lineup.
This is the list.
This is the lineup for today. So we already had the Tyler Show, Journey with the Gingers. We're on now at 12. Nick J, if you didn't know, was next. I would hope he would know he's next. Just saying. Happy Cruising's on at 2. Vizo's Travel's on at 3. MGM Family Travel on at 4. And Midlight Crazy on at 5. But like I said, Tyler Show and Journey with the Gingers, good job so far.
Okay. Catching up real quick. Journey with the Ginger says, join the Gingers and go strawberry blonde. That's what I am. Strawberry blonde. I tried to bleach this part really, really blonde and the red started coming through. It stayed blonde for like a good, month? And then the red just kind of was like, kidding. It started coming back through again. But you can see, I think it's like right about here, is where like my red's all here, and then that's where the bleached part is. So, strawberry blonde. I actually really like my hair color. Papa says he used to be dirty blonde.
I gotta correct myself. It was Jay, aka the Wrench Bone, was asking for the list, right?
Yes.
I said I was making fun of Nick J because if you didn't know his name, my bad.
Slacking.
I know. It's still too early. Like I'm barely awake.
This is why we're better late.
Yeah, this is why we do the late shows and not the early shows.
Because we're not really here.
All disoriented right now.
We're not really here.
But yeah. Anyway, sorry about that, Nick J. So yeah, Papa Mozo used to be dirty blonde.
Dirty.
Like
really, really dirty blonde. Like needs a back.
Becca Gross said, Papa, you had hair?
He did. I'm sure. Oh, so what is everybody doing tomorrow? Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to everybody out there that's a father.
Yes. Or if you have a father, tell your father Happy Father's Day. Or if you want to be a father, tell yourself Happy Father's Day. I don't know. I'm sure.
If you're a father.
Well, because like you have to think like, okay, so Happy, Cruising, Tyler, Nick J, obviously are not fathers. Better not be. Stay in school. Don't have
Stay in
kids
school.
yet.
Don't do drugs.
And don't have kids. Not yet. Not ever. Not yet. I have mixed feelings about that. I love my kids, but
here's the thing. I don't know if I'd do it over.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe because but see,
I think it's because we're experiencing.
That's with the experience, though. But without the experience, I guess I'd do it over again.
Yeah. Maybe just one.
I think I'd stick with one, though.
Okay, here's a fun fact for you guys. When I was younger, we're talking like younger, I wanted 24 kids. As I got a little bit older, I was like, okay, maybe 12. And then I was like, maybe 6.
How made you tell me like 4, right?
I think, and then by the time I was ready to like get married, I was like, okay, 4. Then I had one, and I said no more than 2. Now that I have 2, I'm like, don't ever have kids. So there you go. There's your fun fact.
Fun fact. No.
At one point, but see, like I wanted to have 12, adopt 12. So that really helped any.
No.
Yeah, that's what I always wanted. Tyler Show says, haha, lol, you all are funny. I mean, hold on, gotta catch up real quick. Okay, Papa Mozo says, no, I meant that the bleach water used to be called dirty blonde. Oh. I like my joke better for it. Blaine says, going to church and hopefully making some videos. I have been swamped working from home and so I am behind.
Wow.
Yeah, it's early.
Welcome to first grade reading.
Right? Plum Travelers Larry says, my kids are in New Mexico. Sad face. That's sad. I'm
My
sorry.
kids are in the other room.
We'll swap. How about that? Becca Gross, our son got my husband. Our son got our husband. LOL. He got flower bomb today. That little stinker. I think if my kids ever did that, well, let's just hope that they never do. Watching church online and having dinner at my sister's house for Father's Day, says Journeying with the Gingers. Yeah, I think our church is actually their first.
They're doing limited service, right?
Yeah, but they're coming back this weekend
For limited service.
with the option of still doing online, which is where I'd be doing it. Let's see. Plum Traveler says, at Blaine, you have church with others? Nick J is laughing. I'm going to assume at him. No, I'm sure it's probably a comment for the kids.
Really?
But I like to assume it's at you. Let's see. Blaine says, I am 36. My wife is 32 and no kids. We said other day how much fun we have just with us and being able to go places with just us.
Let me tell you something. You know, like I said, I love my kids, and you know, we try to involve them with most of our trips. But do you know how many more trips we go on without kids?
And not just that, but like sometimes our kids aren't really like
The greatest.
the gratefulest.
Yeah, well, that's true too.
So it makes it hard to like want to go sometimes because it's like, I don't know. But
Like,
but I do love them. They're great kids.
See, here, like when I was a kid, I was always grateful for like trips or even items that was given to you.
But I think the problem is with our kids is they're spoiled.
Grandmother.
Yeah.
Grandma.
Well, not just grandma though. Like, in honesty, we have taken. I mean, Kaylin's been traveling since she was what, like a couple months old.
Mm-hmm.
Casey,
She was what, 2 weeks old, already at the beach.
Yeah, like already going to her first vacation.
Casey was about the same.
No, he was like a couple months because
No, because we went to Ocean City shortly after he was born.
we were in the hospital for a week. He was home for a couple days. He was in the hospital for another week. We were home for a few days, and then at least a month.
That's not a couple of months.
At least a month.
I said a couple of weeks.
I think it was at least 2. Either way.
It was not, because
Either way, they were traveling both really young. That's the whole point of what we're getting at. And so...
Pickering.
I know.
Pick and choose your battles, woman.
Yeah, pick mine and choose to ignore yours.
Really?
That's how it's supposed to work, right? Journey with the Junior says, gotta run, friends, to pick up my grocery order. Great job. as always, happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Awesome. We'll see you later. Blaine says, great job to you too. The journey with genders. Larry says, no sign of our churches getting back together yet. A lot of churches aren't going with it first, like, right away. Like I said, ours is, like, very limited. They've opened up, I think it was, like, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday hours just to try and get people to come in. But for the most part, like, everything's still, like, they're only allowing a certain amount of people in at a time. So, and we're having more services throughout the days.
By the way, we hit a new milestone. We are a quarter of the way to 1,000 subscribers.
We hit it this morning. Actually, we were
getting ready for the live show and we seen it.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Awesome. I'm excited. Taz just says, yes, everyone older I talk to want a ton of kids, but after one, they say they want no more. LOL. There are just a lot.
Kids are a lot of work. I mean, don't ever think that kids are easy work.
Get a puppy first. And then you have another puppy.
And then another one.
And then, like, 4 more puppies, and that will equal, like, maybe 1 kid. Maybe add another puppy in there, or a kitten. Because cats scratch everything up. They ruin everything. Okay, so get a couple dogs, a couple cats, like puppies and kittens.
And then let them fight.
And then just kind of, like, throw them all in a room. And then that equals, like, 1, maybe 2 kids.
Well, it'd have to be 2 kids, because then that would be, because the fighting situation.
Yeah. And then you have to find someone to watch them and take care of them, and then you have to buy their food, and it's a lot. But I do love my kids. At least that's what I tell myself. No, I'm just playing. No, they really are good kids. They make some bad decisions, but they are good kids.
They are caring.
They're very
individuals. They've never done anything bad as far as, like, stolen anything.
Yeah.
So
they're very, like, they're polite to other people. They go out of their way for other people. Like, they are good kids. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm. We just joke and tease.
Yeah, we have to pick on them. Especially because they're not watching any of our lives. So that's like the one time we can really pick on them without them even saying anything.
They watch our lives all the time.
Yeah. Then we quiz them on it.
Yeah. And then they never get it right.
Never get it right. Let's see. Blaine says, only have about 25 right now in attendance. Oh, that's church. Okay. I was like, wow, we don't have that many. Plum Chow says, you guys must be married. LOL.
What makes you say that?
I saw that on your 250. Congrats on your 250. Great things to come. Yes, says Blaine. That was my goal. Let's get to 250. We've been having that goal for a while now.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Getting to 200 was pretty easy for, like, the most part until you got up to what it was, like 189 or something. Yeah. And then it just crawled. And then it sucked. And then we got to 200.
I know it's gonna be the same way. Like when we get to like 980 something, it's gonna be oh my god.
Yeah, it'll come though.
It'll come.
Travel. I always want to say Larry Travels, but I know it's Plump Travelers. Larry says, "Woohoo! Whoop whoop! Congrats!"
Thank you.
Lucy says, "Congrats." Larry says, "I was a bad kid." Blaine says, "Are you still a bad kid?"
I didn't know he turned good.
I mean, I don't know. I can see him being like a mischievous kid. Maybe not so much a bad kid, but I can see him getting into some trouble. Like I can see Larry being.
I'm an angel. So.
No. Mm-mm. Your mom would love to tell you otherwise, and I can fully agree.
Listen.
No, you listen.
My mom is older and senile.
But she still knows you as a kid. I think anybody who knows you as a kid will say that you are not a good kid.
I love your mom if you're watching.
She's probably not. She doesn't have the patience. She probably left like 2 minutes in.
It'll take you too long.
Get to the point. Get to the point.
Okay. So my mom is one of those people that are like, come on, get to the point, get to the point.
You can literally be like, oh, Mom, let me tell you about this real quick. And she would be like, okay, tell me. Okay, so Saturday, what's your point? What's your point?
You can't even get 3 words out.
Yeah, and like we can all order drinks or whatever, and let's just say we're drinking throughout dinner. Another round comes, and we're like, okay, well, this will be our last round. She's getting up. She wants to leave already. When she's done, she's done. It makes some things very hard.
She's gotten a little bit better, but not really.
Larry says, I plead the 5th. I bet. Abu says, only 3 quarters left. Only. Papa Mozo. Mozo was a very good boy. Just turned out to be a bad adult.
I believe that.
I don't know. He's one, again, I can see being a mischievous kid. He probably, like, turned around for a bit, and now he's like, well, I'm an adult, and it's like, whatever now.
See, like I said, I'm an angel. I was good.
No. Just because you take your horns and try to glue them together doesn't mean it makes you an angel.
No, put a sticker on it. Glue it together. It's Halo.
No.
You are the devil.
Mm-mm. I'm an angel right here.
Okay.
Larry says, I was a good boy till
Nobody
12.
in this chat knows that.
Everybody knows that I'm awesome and I'm an angel. So Larry thinks he was a good boy until he was 12.
What happened at 12?
He realized that he didn't have to be good. Maybe. Blaine says, I think Vizzo's reached 1K in record time. I look one day, he's at 250 next at 1K.
Well, it was somewhat the same. Like he was advertising that he hit like 750, and then like 5 days later he advertised that he hit 1K. What the hell?
Share your secrets, young wise man. I mean, we'll get there. I'm happy to have, the connections we do. I'm lucky to have like the friends and stuff.
Compare our live shows now, maybe not today or yesterday, but no, I'm kidding. But compare our live shows now where we're interacting with people to when we started back November 1st.
Yeah.
When we were talking to ourselves and we were doing the news, which was cool. But that's how we got it started, though.
Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, was one of those things that we had said, we're just going to start.
Mm-hmm.
Whether we have the numbers or not, it is what it is. It was just like, we just got to go for it. Blaine says, same here, makes them more interactive instead of like 100 or more like big channels. Yeah.
It's hard to, like the other bigger channels, not that I don't want to be there one day, but I like interacting with, the people that we get into the chat, because then you can interact with each individual person. But when you have like 400, 300, 400, 500 people in the chat, you're not going to be able to interact with everybody that's going down the list, and the list goes
see, a lot of people are thinking the monetization. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously we have... Oh, and I did that right. I went to go point just that. So, obviously we have this, if anybody wanted to support us, but it's not like that's what we're in this for. And we've said this from the get-go. We're going to do this because we want to do this. We want our kids to have this. We want to be able to all look back on it.
We started the channel for us.
Yeah. And a lot of people started like, let's just make money.
And then it started to grow from there. But we did start the channel for us, to be able to share our memories with the family because we live in Florida and we got family in Virginia, family all over actually.
All over.
Where they can look at the channel and look through all of our videos and stuff. So that is something that we started, and then it just started to grow from there.
Yeah.
So
and like I said, the connections that we have made top everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so grateful for every single person that I talk to. So I mean, I now, like, with Marco, like, we can actually, like, put people and actions and, like, the way they are, like, just who they are. Not so much just the name to the face and the face to the name on camera, but, like, everyday life. I mean, there are some people in here who's, like, they'll see, like, my dirty cubby spaces, and they're like, oh my god, you actually have a mess somewhere? I'm like, yeah. Behind the scenes, right?
It's life.
It is. Or, like, you know, I love the encouragement that people also have. Like, you know, there's a lot of, like, workout groups and things like that. People encouraging other people. So,
you know, Tony from Lolita Loca has his little, you know, weight loss channel. Cindy from Spiker's Crazy Adventures has hers.
Losing for Cruising. But I also know, like, Alma's in it, Tammy's in it.
Tammy's got one.
Like, there's so many. Like, I think it's awesome. And I love this community. This community builds each other up so much. Yeah. It's the best one that I think we could be in. Papa Moses says, Mozo turned evil at the age of 12. Sorry. See, I knew, like, that childhood, there was some mischievousness going on there.
Apparently 12 is the magic number.
Well, Larry says I was going to church up till 12. And then started hanging out with a crew that was into experimentation, smoking, drinking, and marijuana. Tisk, tisk.
Wait a minute. You were hanging out with a crow? Lucky bastard.
I mean, if you want to go hang out with a crow, I'm sure there's got to be a couple out in the yard somewhere. Oh my goodness, this whole, like, park right here was, like, filled with the birds yesterday after the rain.
Oh, yeah?
It was bad. Riley says, my first live, I had 71, and the chat was going so fast, I was a wreck after. Yeah, it gets fast. And I remember he was like, I don't know how everybody was keeping up with this. You learn.
Yeah.
I mean, you do great. You did great the first night. You honestly probably, I mean, we knew it was your first, but other than that, there's no way you would have been able to tell. Larry says we are at 166.
I'm so glad that we didn't have 71 people in our chat on our first live.
Yeah.
I'm glad we had 0.
Yeah. That would have been a bit much. We were still new to everything then, because we started our lives fairly quickly after our vlogs.
Our channel is almost a year old in August.
Papa Mo says, thumbs up, friends. Plum Traveler says, I remember your first live, Blaine. You were great. I mean, I wasn't that long ago.
Plum Travelers also said they're at 166.
I said that.
Oh, did you? Seriously?
Hello?
No. Put them live.
Huh? What? I guess. That is correct. Yes.
Does he know we're on a live show?
Love you, bye. No love you, just bye.
I know, it's never a love you.
I would have put him on speakerphone, but he's so hard to understand.
Oh, I still would have put him. Yeah. Go ahead. What did he want?
Hold on. Go ahead. No problem.
Okay. Riley Creative Travel says, speaking of which, on my Monday live next week will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be featuring another channel at 8. If he doesn't stop slamming that door. I will be featuring another channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in another type of community. And don't want to miss it. Just want to put that out there. So make sure you join Blaine at 7 on his channel.
Another type of community, I'm going to guess RVing.
Is it RVing?
I'm saying, I'm like, what kind of community would you... I mean, it's Blaine, so you can really be in, like, any community. I mean, like, For all we know, he might be a nudist of some kind of
Nudist
sort.
community?
Yeah.
I'm sure they're out there.
Yeah. I'm sure. Papa's probably like, where's that at? I'm probably the president of that one. I love you, Papa.
Maybe even a Speedo community?
Yes, that's where he would be.
Yes, that's correct, an RV.
Oh, see, I'm good. Tyler just says, yes, you lean and grow over the weeks. Life is that. Yes. And Tyler, like I was saying on our live feed last night, between you, Happy Cruising, and Nick J, I'm really impressed with you guys, with how far you guys have come. The fact that you're really into this. I mean, your skills, your editing skills, and everything else are on par. I'm really. You guys are our next generation, so we know that you guys look up to us, and you take part of that, and I feel very prideful that you guys are doing so good. So I wanted to tell you that personally. Larry says, not ready for lives yet, working on my studio setup. Just jump in and do it. I mean, don't really need a studio to get it going.
I mean, it's nice if you have one, like we do.
Yeah.
But, there are many people that don't have a studio that are doing lives. Hell, you can always put up a backdrop.
Yeah.
Sort of like Paro DJ does.
Yeah. Blaine, test. He says, my name is not Midlife Crazy and not Swingers Community. Make sure Brad sees that one. Brad and Kimberly. Let's see. Where am I at? Larry says, was just checking out Outdoorsies yesterday about renting an RV. Yeah, I miss having an RV. Nick J says, thank you. That means a lot. I mean it, guys. I mean, you guys are amazing. I give you kudos. It takes a lot, for a kid to sit in on their weekends and do stuff like this. Mm-hmm. Especially a kid of y'all's age. So, kudos to you. Just keep a good head on your shoulders, because you guys all have one. So,
Lucy from MGM says, we go live in our kitchen. See? Like I said.
Anywhere.
Like I said, if you've never seen Paro DJ, they have a shower curtain behind them.
But it's a really pretty shower curtain. I called it, though. I was like, oh, look at that pretty shower curtain. He goes, that's not a shower curtain. I'm like, yes, it is. He goes, no, it's not. I'm like, babe, that is a shower curtain. I know. And in one of their lives, they didn't have it up, and they mentioned it being a shower curtain. I'm like, yeah. I told you. Yeah. Anything goes. Just put a camera there and start talking to it.
And, the lighting in this room sucks during the day, apparently. Mm-hmm. We did it here last night. The live show. Let me be clear. And it was okay. Because the sun wasn't beaming in, but now the sun's out and it's beaming in, and
yeah, I can feel the heat coming up. Let's see. Tyler Show says, I just bought a new mic for my lives.
Awesome.
Yeah, camera on mic, that's going to be an important thing. Location's not. Larry says, you've seen my background. Anything works.
Yeah.
Anything works.
Yeah, when we first started, we did our live in our living room. Remember? We sat on the chairs.
Yep.
Just did the live there.
Richard Yoltz. I don't think I've seen that name yet. He goes, hey, Gingers, you make the biscuits? Okay. The Tyler Show says, thank you so much. That means a lot. Papa Mozo says, Nico, Papa Mozo gave you a honorary Italian degree. And the nickname, of course, good on you. Good on ya.
Good on ya.
Good on ya. I don't know, that's my favorite Australian thing. I don't know. The Tyler Show says, us and more. I love that you call yours Studio B. It is just like the RCL ship.
RCI.
Yeah, that's what I meant. RCI ship. LOL. I meant to say Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. That's why I got the L. Thank you. That's kind of what we went with.
Yeah. That's why we call it Studio B.
Yeah.
Because when we were thinking of different names for the studios, I remember Caitlin skating down in Studio B, and I was like, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
So that's kind of what we went with. Blaine says, I go live in our RV's toy hauler section. I wear my Speedo, which you can't see. I believe it. But yeah, so, I mean, literally, like, you can be anywhere. I think you need to just get on a camera and go for it.
And I agree with Papa Mozo with this one. Tyler, I enjoyed your Gatlinburg video this morning. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was really good, Tyler.
I loved it. Plum Traveler says, oh no, not men in Speedos. There's what is that, the Speedo on the Lido challenge.
Speedo on the Lido.
The Tyler Show says, thanks,
Papa Mozo, would you be a participant in the Speedo on the Lido?
He's like the president of it.
Oh, okay.
Tyler Show says, thanks, Papa Mozo. It was a very fun one to edit. Voyages and Vacations with Pam and Rich. I think if we've seen that name once before. Maybe twice.
Well, welcome in.
I was on the wrong account about the biscuits. Sent link to Ginger's about homemade biscuits the other day. Papa Mozo says, Blaine, naughty. I don't know, Papa Mozo. I've seen some of your your polos.
By the way, guys, if you're a creator, make sure you hit the hashtag creator in the chat so
yes.
everybody knows.
But see, I remember there was a certain polo that Papa Mozo did where he showed you that your Speedos can actually be a multi-functioning unit. They're not just a stylish Speedo, but they are a COVID mask.
Yeah,
he showed it.
Papa Mozo says, I am the Speedo OG, Dwight.
He really is. I really think that, I really hope that Midlife Crazy can make him a Speedo. I think that would be on point. If he can't, I will find a way.
Smiley face right on the front there.
If not, I will make sure I'm somehow able to put my palm trees on your Speedo. Okay, so yeah.
This is going south really quickly.
I gotta remember to get Kid in the Box. Let's see. Voyages and Vacations with Pam and Rich is a creator. Plum Travelers creator. Bizzo Travel creator. Nick J creator. The Tyler Show creator. UsandMoreYT creator. Really?
What?
I mean, we are part of a creator event.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
You're weird. I'm weird?
Yes.
Have you ever thought that?
And don't worry, Blaine. I'll actually throw yours out there. Rowley's Creative Travel is also a creator. Papa Mozo is a supporter of the creators.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Papa Mozo, Raphael. Hello. Yes, hello. Voyages and Vacation with Pam and Rich say, wait till you go on MSC. Speedo
Hell. That is true. We
have been on MSC.
We've been
can totally concur with that one.
Yeah, we've been on the Davina.
Yes. Larry says no. Yes. Don't always say no, but probably the MSC.
Oh, the Speedo thing.
Probably.
Oh, there he goes. He put...
They're late. Blaine late.
Blaine late.
I already said it for you.
We already took care of you, Blaine. Blaine.
That's because you said late and Blaine together.
Late and Blaine together.
Yeah, Lane. Is it just me? Did it get really warm? I think it's because of the windows.
Did you turn the AC up?
No, I did not.
From last night? It's not the same?
Okay, maybe it is from last night. I was cold last night. I turned it down to 72.
Cold?
That was cold. Lucy says, can't wait to try MSC. It was a pretty ship. Their food was not to my appeal, but
here's the thing.
It was pretty ship. The crew wasn't on.
We would try to go on MSC again.
We would. Just maybe
the seaside. The Davina was a beautiful ship.
Yeah.
It just... I don't know. I expected more when I walked in. Yeah, it's really pretty with the, what is it, the Swarovski
staircase.
It's really, really pretty. They got mirrors everywhere, so it makes it look bigger than it really is. And I think that's where I was confused. When I walk into an atrium, I want to see like floors of, even the Paradise had that look. You know? Even though their atrium was small, it's still, you can look up.
It was very small.
And you couldn't do that with Divina.
Yeah. But, I mean, the staircase was nice.
Yeah.
Family Travel and Excursion says, hello everyone, #creator. I'm just going to say Pam and Rich. That's a very long name for such a very early time frame. Pam and Rich said Divina is the next booking once MSC changes their booking engine itineraries. Divina, like we said, it is a pretty ship. Find your sports bar. That's where your best food's going to come from.
That will be your freshest food.
Find it early, okay? The sports bar, the one with the little bowling pins. That's where you want to order your food. Just saying.
And it's made to order there.
Yes.
See, like I said, I'd go on crap. I just had it. Seaside.
Yeah.
I'd try the Seaside.
Larry says, no, men in Speedos is not a good thing to see. I mean, there's some people who would totally differ from that. Larry, he also says, I was looking at MSC cruises yesterday, and he says hi to everybody. Lucy says, we picked a great itinerary just in case we aren't a huge fan of the cruise line. That's a plus. That is actually extremely smart, because it is a new cruise line. You will find that it is pretty, but it's an Italian-based ship, and that's where you have to get your mindset. When we cruise, we think, oh, the crew's going to be outgoing. They're going to be all about taking care of you. You're not going to really ask for much of anything. But they're Italian-based, so they're more of a, okay, here you go, whatever, okay, bye. You know, like, they're just go. They're go. They're not.
With Royal Caribbean and Carnival, you know, you get that extra party atmosphere type thing. You're not going to get that on the MSC
This
ships.
is what you asked for. This is what you're going to get. No more, no less. There you go.
There are activities, but it just seems like they don't put the extra oomph into making the activity fun.
Yeah. Bob Mo says, Tyler and Nico, do you guys have my email? Papa Mozo? I don't even have your email. I don't know if I have you on Facebook. And Marco Polo. But still. The Tyler Show says, have you all looked into getting on an RCI Radiance class ship?
I'd like to.
Yeah. I like to try all the classes for Royal Caribbean. I think I'd be okay with going on every single cruise that Royal Caribbean has. So yeah, I like the Royal Caribbean the best, in my opinion. Nico says, Nico says, I do not, Papa Mozo, would you like mine?
You know, I'm really excited about going on the Mardi Gras. You know, we've never been on a big ship of Carnivals. We've only been on the Pride and Paradise. And we haven't been on a Carnival ship that doesn't start with P.
That's true.
So, should be interesting.
That's so true.
Carnival Mardi Gras next October. Very excited. Group cruise with Lalita Loca.
Papa Mo says, just add Yahoo to my name.
There you go.
Cool. Now he's going to get a random email from me. Nick J says, I really want to go on a Radiance class ship. I think that'd be cool.
So, Tyler, have you been on a Radiance class ship? I think you have. And if so, what is your favorite ship out of the Radiance class?
Home Traveler says, we will go on any class. We are still cruise virgins.
All right, he said he'd done Radiance class twice out of Tampa.
So pretty of a class ship. What was your favorite part about it? What made it stand out?
Yeah, what made it stand out? Because I really liked the big Oasis class. So.
Yeah. So what made that class stand out for you? That I want to know.
You can talk.
Oh, no, I was just reading comments.
Well, don't read, talk. We're on the show.
Raleigh says you will get hooked once you have your first bump travel.
Oh, wait a minute.
# cruise life.
I would like to take that back. I have been on a Radiance class. You have not.
Serenade. Yeah. I forgot that was a Radiance class.
Mm-hmm. So yes, I've been on Serenade of the Seas.
Well, I guess it didn't stand out that much for you.
It did. It was my favorite ship. I don't know how I could have forgot that. It was my favorite ship until I got on Allure.
Pam and Rich says Radiance class does not sail out of Tampa. I don't know. We went to Tampa for the Carnival Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
So that was our first time going out of Tampa.
We had to fly. I remember we had to fly to Puerto Rico for Serenade of the Seas.
Mozo is the creepy European guy that Americans make fun of at the beach. LOL, says Papa Mozo. I wouldn't make fun of you. I don't know, we've been to Cozumel, and not Cozumel, Cancun. Oh, we've been to Cozumel, but we've been to Cancun, and the hotel that we were staying at, right next door was the nudist beach. So we had nudes and Speedos right there all the time. Can just get used to it.
Blaine, the answer of Enchantment of the Seas, it is a Vision class, so there you go.
Oh, okay.
So yes, you were right, Vision class.
Pam and Rich said, sorry, wrong cruise line.
Midlife Crazy. What's
Hello.
going on? Welcome in, welcome in.
Midlife Crazy, just so you know, Blaine took his jab at you.
Ouch.
Blaine, Punch Out was
Called out, Blaine. Wow.
Yep. Says that you guys are, was it nudists and swingers? So, he's saying, see? Hey, midlife, how's it swinging?
How's it swinging?
Let's see, Tyler just says it was the views of the seas and these activities of the it was the view of the seas and the activity on the ship as they fell an old style of cruising.
So what I really liked about Serenade of the Seas,
Hold on. If you were like 21, I'd ask if you were drunk. Can you read that?
It was the views of the seas and the activities on the ships as they fell a old style of cruising with a modern twist. So
as they felt as an old the modern twist. Okay.
So what I like,
I probably like Paradise. It had that older feel with a more of a modern kind of cruise to it.
Yeah.
Okay. But go ahead.
So Serenade of the Seas, what I really liked about Serenade was there was a lot of glass. Like just about the entire ship was glass. So even in the glass elevators, when you're going up, you could see the ocean as you were going up and down the elevator. It was great. I enjoyed it. So Nick J said, what class of Carnival ship currently built do you want to go on? I think the Breeze.
I definitely want to go on the Breeze. That's always been one of my. But see, I'm kind of iffy on the smaller.
But that's not
small. That's I'm kind of iffy on the Carnival because of the smaller Carnival ship that we were just on.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was trying to get at. We are
of the
going
food
on.
situation.
Yeah, we are going on one next year. So I mean, we have like a year to kind of, I guess, make sure. But
Jenny also put in notes for you.
yeah, so it should be okay. But the Breeze is definitely one of the Carnival ships that I really do want to go on.
I always hear so many good things about the Breeze. So
Plum Traveler says you missed my question. Give me a second. No, you can talk. I'm gonna. What are the differences in the classes? Usually size is the biggest. What they have to offer, things
talk
like
about
that.
a retro ship, Papa Mozo.
That's the different in sizes, or different in classes.
And usually the same type, like you got your quantum class ships, which I really want to go on. Really excited that Florida's getting a quantum class ship. Really excited about that.
Huffman says midlife crazy crew
bigger.
are good folk. Correct, I believe that. The Tyler Show says, "LOL, my PC keyboard is very laggy this year. Time for an upgrade." At least you don't have to replace the whole computer. I mean, that's a plus. I know.
Did you see Midlife Crazy's answer to Blaine?
No, I'm still trying because it jumped.
No. Midlife Crazy.
Oh, to the right. To the right. It keeps jumping every time I go up there. Okay.
So Nick J says, I've been on the sister ship of the Breeze, the Dream. The layout was different than Conquest and Sunrise class, but it's easy to get used to.
Papa says that Mozo and Mommy like the Majesty of the Seas. That is another one I'd totally love to go. Like,
the problem with Majesty of the Seas, which it looks like it's got a crown on the top.
Yeah.
But there's no balconies on board. Or if there is, very little. I don't think there might be a couple of suites.
But I don't know. I think it looks cool. And I think because of that I want to try it.
Well, we can get a window one. That'd be the least I can do, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do an interior room. Feels like a closet.
Let's see. Tyler says, the Majesty of the Seas is a great ship. Too bad it's not here in Florida anymore. So Tyler's been on it. Did you like it? Nick J says, I've been on the sister ship of the Breeze, the Dream. The layout was different than the Conquest and Sunshine class, but it's easy to get used to. If I couldn't get on the Dream, if I couldn't get on the Breeze, the Dream would be the next one I would do, but I think I really want to try the Breeze. Riley says on YouTube, I should say.
Horizon's nice too.
Yeah. Bama says Tyler, the size is friendlier for navigating. Griswold Family Vacay said, what is up at UsandMore? Sorry, we are late. Better late than never. You can just be Blaine late today.
You can watch the replay after all this Cruise-A-Thon stuff is over.
Okay, Pam and Rich says, been on the Breeze, Dream, and Magic. All the same class. Breeze was the favorite. See, that's what I hear. Breeze is really amazing. It's probably going to be one that we have to look into.
So Papa Mozo said very few balcony rooms. That's what I thought.
The Tyler Show says, yes, I can't wait for the Odyssey in Florida next year. Too bad she will be delayed. Yeah, I mean, it's also sad that Allure's not getting the revamp. So, I mean, that kind of sucks too, but there are a lot of delays due to everything.
And the Mardi Gras was supposed to be out this summer. That's not going to happen either.
Yeah. D Incognito says, I must have the wrong Cruise-A-Thon schedule. Just found this by accident. Well, it's a good accident. We're glad to see you in the box.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe
I see
button.
them in Midlife Crazy's box all the time.
So I will give you, since we're about to leave, I will give you the Cruise-A-Thon quickly. Coming up next is Nick J. So go check out his channel. And everybody, thank you for...
I went by really fast.
Yeah, it did. And you were worried about that. Everybody, thank you for coming. We'll let you get some time to get over to the other channel. So...
Plum Travelers, real quick, says we booked our first cruise February of 2021 on the Magic.
Awesome.
Can't wait to see that. Guys, make sure you check out Nick J as he is next at 1.
All right, guys.
All right, we'll see you later. This is Us and More.
Don't forget to join us on Tuesday for our next live show right here on the Us and More channel, Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sorry.
This is Us and More. We are living life to the fullest. Bye, guys.